I can already feel the comments typing. But Dave, you took up all their navigable area with your stupid little street. It looks great, Dave. No, we're not arguing that point. We understand it does look pretty cool. But there's nowhere for the animals to go. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Planet Zoo, where we just got a new bear. Our bears have had offspring, our brand new 2 bears here after the unfortunate demise of Keanu. Oh my god, look at you! Oh, you are so adorable. I mean, not as adorable as sand kitties, but you are so adorable. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Benaim. It's Benjamin without a J. Got it. Benaim. And you're doing fine. Your welfare is 95%. You're getting some food here. But no, don't sniff the poop. That's very, very disgusting. Go eat the fresh watermelon. What's going on over here? Yeah, we lost a dog. Okay, we did lose a dog there. I'm actually interested in that inspector report because we had a bit of an issue last time. Okay, everything's looking great. Everything's looking great. So we had a small issue when I accidentally put the sea lion in the wrong enclosure for several game months and sort of left him there and laughed at him because it was really, really funny. But then we've moved him. That's all been resolved. The inspector is fine. Okay, we've got a brand new bear. The sand kitties, no. Oh, no, get out of this. I can't watch this bit. No, go away. Alright, so I need new sand kitties now. And we've done some vet research, so we've learned things about the warthog, our brand new animals over in Mega Enclosure, because we had to move the ostriches because nobody could figure out how to feed them. Yeah, I am down a sand kitty now. Oh, Kadir, you're very, very lonely. And you're infertile. That one I can't help you with. You're very, very lonely, though. I am going to get you a brand new sand kitty friend. In fact, I'm going to slam this into pause mode because I've got quite a bit to do today. Good news, they've got one left. So let's grab you and immediately, oh, I panned away, immediately send you over to Sand Kitty Land. I'd put them in the right habitat. Let's not have the sea lion debacle again. Okay, get out of all of that. That is fine. Okay, things to do. I've got 2 ideas. I want to redo Suburbia. Suburbia was a great idea, but there's not enough space for all the animals. There's really not a lot of navigable land here when you look at it. I've got my weird little cave here and this huge little pond, all these ponds everywhere, and we've got a lot of animals in here. Beavers, skunks, and raccoons, all trying to get along in there. So I wanted to do something completely different. I also want to see if the game is going to let me do something after the fact. So I want to go, where are my alligators? Where are my alligators? There you are. Okay. So I want to see if the game is going to let me do something. So I'm going to have to move a bunch of stuff here. Move this over there. Move your rubber ducky. And then move this, whatever this is. Oh, I put a heater on top of the food tray. Huh. Okay, well, the food will be nice and warm then. So, no, don't do it. No, don't do anything that I just told you to do. So put your food tray, maybe, I don't know, over there. And then let's move the heater also over. Actually, we got another heater there and another heater there. So, I don't know, just tuck it over there. Because there's constant blizzards here. Constant blizzards. And what is this? This is your blood scent marker. Very badass and cool. Let's put you right over there. In fact, there's a lot of empty space over there for alligator-related items. Okay, what I'm going to do is drop a save and see if the game is going to let me do something to this environment after the fact. Because if it doesn't, I'll just say, hey, no harm, no foul, everything's fine, but I want to see if it's going to let me build up around here. Now, right now, you're in, I want to add terrain. I want to add terrain right here. Bring this down. I'd like this to be right at, if I can manage it, right at the path level. But not quite there, though. I want it to be more fussy. I want it to be more here. You know what? You just dropped a save. Plunk it in there and see what happens. Okay, that is not quite what I want. It's a little bit too high. Undo that. Let's try that one again. Okay, this is kind of vaguely what I'm going for, if not perfect. It's being a little bit fussy about letting me put stuff there. That's not bad. Actually, I don't hate that. Get out of all of that. I need to look at things, game. Yeah, see, that's suspended. I can think of a way I can make that look more aesthetically appealing if not right at this exact second, but I might be able to make that work. I actually don't hate it. Got kind of an underground cavern here for the alligators to go. Now, the key factor, I had to delete all of these paths and move everything around. We also don't need 2 donation boxes here. That's a very, very silly thing to do. Let's put those where the people actually are, like maybe over here. Because there's no money in that one. Nobody's coming up here. Not yet, anyway. Now, the key, the thing that makes this all come together is, yes, you will let me put a path from here to here. Okay, so loop this. Can we get this to loop? Almost. Come on. Loop. Come on. I can see you wanting to do it. Come on, you just did it. You seriously, there. Do that. Okay, a loop. That's what I was looking for. Go back to terrain. I need to make this slightly larger, I think. It's not exactly where I want it to be. But it could be very soon. I just need to move some more stuff. Okay, the dome is going to have to go over there. And I'm assuming that will just keep the same dome entrance. I'm going to tuck the heater here. And I'm sorry, we got to move the rubber ducky again, guys. I know you love the rubber ducky, what with you being vicious predators and all. But let's move your water pipe over to here. And what have we got down here? Is that the blood scent thing? Yeah, let's move your blood over here. We've got several of those guys. I think we've got a lot of blood scenting going along. What is that? What's going on here? Oh, it's the water jet thing. Okay, yeah, let's get that out of here. Okay, I've basically kind of got what I want. I'm just fine-tuning a little bit so that the alligators can walk around here and they won't be blocked off from there. Now, show me a restaurant. Something on the smaller side, if you could, please. I need all the space I can get here. The conservation restaurant. Oh, hang on, that almost worked. That's good. That's not quite what I want it to be, though. I seem to recall last time there was a smaller one, and it ain't that. Was it this guy? You're a little on the smaller side. Is there a way I can possibly make you work? No, it's just too big. It's just too big. Okay. I can see how I want to do what I want to do, but I don't think it's going to work. This is probably the smallest one they've got. I could just try and do it myself. I know that's a gamble. That's a gamble. I don't actually think I'm really mentally ready to do that myself. Yeah, it'll work there. No, I need way more space. I need way more space than this. Okay, but I can see the idea in my mind. All right, we're reloading that save. We're not doing any of this nonsense. Of course, now that I know I could do that, I could put a couple of shops or something up there, but I definitely needed to plan that in advance for a lot more space. The inspector's coming, that's fine. I'm very sorry, Sand Kitty. I bought a new Sand Kitty. Okay, well, if nothing else is going to be super pressing in my life right now, do I want to go with the plan to redo Suburbia? Everything else I think is going broadly okay. The giraffes are doing not well at all. What's your problem? Food enrichment. Wow, do you guys need more of these things? Holy moly. Well, call the keeper for one. You guys eat a lot, you know that, right? I've got a lot of these cages around here. I'll put another one up, but I think maybe we just needed to actually feed you. That's probably too many cages. I don't like the way that looks. How are the zebras doing? Zebras are totally chill. And how about the new warthogs? Warthogs doing great. Now, what about the new ostrich enclosure over here? Now that we figured out how to feed you, yeah, you're doing great. Now that we got some food. Oh, no, not Yusra. Oh, Yusra, you've been around for ages, I think. Pretty sure. My new Sand Kitty has arrived. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yusra. Oh, that is sad. You guys are so self-sufficient. I love the dromedaries. I'm gonna call a vet to deal with your nonsense there. And where's my other... Turn your camera on here, your light on here, so you can see what the heck you're doing. There we go, much better. Which one were you? Were you a male or a female? You were a female. Okay, I am going to get you... Are you on contraceptive, by the way? Well, you are now, because I don't actually need more camels. I say that. Another camel won't hurt. They don't seem to breed very much. Okay, I need to buy another camel. So Yassine or Cater here or Nawal. Well, Cater, you're the youngest. So I'm going to adopt you and send you over there. Okay, that's another thing that I've gotten done here. I'd really like to move on my plan. Yes, I know about that. Well, somebody go get the sand kitty and give them a very formal and wonderful burial where we all remember sand kitties. Yes, the raccoons are about to interbreed. I'm working on it. And at some point in time, I swear to God I'm coming back to this. I really do have a plan for that. I know you guys think I'm kidding, but I really, really do have a plan for that at some point. But it's just going to have to stay there for right now. I think right here is basically perfect for Neo Suburbia. Okay, that is much bigger than previous Suburbia. Also, there's going to be a lot more navigable land, too, if I have my way about it. Let's put a dome in here. Again, going with comments, it seems to be a lot easier to put the dome in at the beginning, because it gets very, very fussy if you try to put it in after the fact. So, show me what domes are, please. Domes. Oh, just type the whole word, Dave. There you go. Dome. Put a dome right in the middle. Okay, now, actually, don't move that, actually. Sorry, that's exactly where I didn't want it to be. You can put a dome down here, and your dome entrance can be right at the front here. Okay, good stuff. Now, I'm going to build this out before I move the animals. Vet research is complete. What did we do there? We've done terrapins. Good. Okay, so I think that maxed out terrapins. Yeah, we got some people kicking around doing nothing. Chris, get back on bullfrog duty. And Adelaide, you're my star researcher. Get back on boa constrictors, or indeed boa constructors, depending on how my use of the English language is going today. Now, here's a fussy thought. If I put a path in here, is Planet Zoo going to freak the heck out and tell me this path is inaccessible? I know it's going to be inaccessible. Wow, Shamima. The guy just got here. Holy moly. That was really quick. If I put this here, like this, there's a point to this. Is Planet Zoo going to say, oh my god, that path is completely inaccessible to everyone, take it away right now? Because if that's the case, I'll take it away right now. But I'd rather not have the annoying pop-up. So far, so good. Okay, so far, so good. Show me what you guys got in just decorative architecture, please. Yeah, something like that maybe. But if you had something a little bit more modern looking, that would be my ideal. I could kind of fidget with it myself. We've lost a porcupine. I'll come back to that. I could fidget with it myself with like this. Actually, is that the worst idea? Because if it was a zoo enclosure, like a real zoo enclosure, they wouldn't be making like really good buildings. They just put up sort of prefab-y kind of things that would be sort of hastily constructed. But if you had something in here that was kind of... Oh, that looks really cool. That's not what I want, but it looks really cool. I'm going to put that there just so I know where it is at all times. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, guys. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Actually, it's like 72% of what I'm looking for. Do you have something that's even more... What was that called again? Classic building. Okay, remember classic building. Everybody remember classic building. When I forget classic building, remind me classic building. See, I could do it all myself. The windows. Oh, I've got everything I need here. Now, the raccoons are about to interbreed. I'm trying to move you, but that would take me days. Just sitting here doing that. And I'm not that Planet Zoo builder. There's great channels for that. I am not one of them. Show me... Oh, that's just a vent. That's a very, very tiny house. This is more what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're remembering classic building. Now we're going to remember conservation building. I just want to go down and see if there's something even more perfect. The conservation is more like 86% of what I want. But I want to see if there's anything else. No, the East Asian isn't really what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm keeping this New World one because that's really, really cool, like right at the start of the path here. So something like that. All right, $1,100. Cool. I have almost 700,000. I have no idea why, but I have almost 700,000. Show me this. Okay, that's a building. Well, it is a building in the sense that it has been built. I don't think anyone's going to be able to do anything with it, but it is technically a building. Almost looks like post-apocalyptic bridge fell down. Not right now. I might come back to that. Show me New World Building number 4, please. No, don't sink it. That was a terrible idea. Good, but not great. I'm going to put this North African arbor over here because literally everyone in my town has one of these. We've all got one of these. I don't actually have one of these, but everyone else has got one of these things that they just grow things on somewhere outside their house. I am still scrolling. I am scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I'm going to find, if not my perfect buildings, at least I've got backups up above. Wow, it takes a long time to get to the bottom of the list there. Okay, so we were good on conservation. There was a couple in there. Conservation, show me just the building things, because we were pretty hype on them. There we go. The conservation modular structures. Okay, I think these will do a lot of what I want them to do, which is just look like a street. Basically, just a regular old street. Is that your thing or the other house's thing? I think that's the other house's thing. So let's get a little yard space for you here. And then what are you? You are... Yep, that's totally fine. That works. I should move my little thing at some point. Let's put you right there. Move you just because you look really, really cool. And we're going to tuck you... Actually, you can live right in there. Nobody will ever see you, but I'll know you're there. And classic building at the end of the street like that. Oh, this is coming together. This is coming together. This is not for the guests of the zoo. This is just for me. Because honestly, I've given them, in the grand scheme of things, very little visible space. Very little. I mean, at some point, we'll probably, obviously, rope a path around there and get that going on. But right now, there's nothing to see. This is all for me and the raccoons. So how about classic building there? That's a little OTT, the huge glass enclosure there. Oh, you've got a little chimney. Oh, I'm going to put a little chimney up somewhere. Yep, right there. Right there. Okay, pop that guy right in there. You got any other chimneys? Not immediately. Classic clock tower, you say? Show me. Okay, it's just like a block. Show me this thing. No, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I appreciate you coming to the front of the room, though. So let's just throw in a couple of these conservation ones, because it just kind of fits with what I'm trying to do here. Move that guy there. And then let's just go right down the line here. One of you could live right there. One of you could live over here. And then I might go back to classic just for a slightly different look here. Yeah. Jeez, I do love that, but I don't want to do it twice. Actually, I can live with this one. This East Asian one is pretty cool. So let's get that right about here. And then what else have you got? These are not actually as bad as I thought they were going to be. This will work. This could be suburban. I mean, it's not super suburban, but it's kind of suburban. Okay, my street is done. This is 100% for the raccoons, the skunks, and the beavers. Speaking of beavers, I should put some water in here somewhere. Oh, hang on. Why don't I use... Dave, you always do everything after the fact, don't you? Why don't I use some of this for hard shelter space? Because they're going to need some hard shelter. So, habitat, show me just hard shelters, please. And show me something, like, really cool that's going to work with what I just did here. You're not showing me something really cool that's going to work with what I just did here. This might work. That's way too big. They're beavers. They're not that big. Better. Much, much better. Okay, so let's tuck this guy right here. I want to make sure, because I don't think the animals can walk on the paths. Let's make sure they can kind of scoot around the edge there. And actually, while I'm here, why don't I just put down some bedding? Medium is probably fine for these guys, so put down some bedding. There are a lot of animals in here, so let me make sure we got plenty of bedding in there. Okay, I can also hold this space for another hard shelter, although we need those burrows as well. We need these guys. Animal burrow, let's do like one way over here. These are fidgety like the domes are, so I'm just going to make sure these are way out of the way. Okay, put in some kind of water for the beavers and anyone else who wants to swim in it. I mean, I don't care. Could we make this a little bit more intense, please? There we go. That's more like it. So put in something for the beavers and anyone else who wants to take a little dip. Unlike first Suburbia, I'm not going to go completely nuts with it and make 3 ponds in a very tiny enclosure. I think a little bit will be just fine. Okay, slap some water in there. That'll work. And now begin to pretty it up a little, although before I do that, you guys are probably going to be North American, aren't you? Skunks, raccoons, beavers, you guys are all North American. I'm going to move all of these guys now. Although before I do that, I'm going to shave out a few more raccoons because we've got like a zillion of these things. So get you out of there, and then I'm going to get rid of a couple more while I just happen to be doing this. I'm going to have to get another skunk too. I've only got the one of them. So send all of you guys over there. Okay, so far so good. I'll deal with your food and water issues when you get in here. Actually, I'll just deal with your water issues now because that's the easy one to deal with. So get some of the water pipes over here. Where is my nearest water treatment? By the way, P.S. Way over there. Okay. That's broadly fine. That's broadly fine. I could actually take another staff path over here and put another one in there. I don't think that would be so close to the guests that they'll start freaking out. Let's do a water pipe here and a water pipe here. Oh, actually, let's do a water pipe down here. It'll actually make sense. Yeah, put that right in there. In fact, move the other ones. I like this idea. Move the other ones. I'm doing this solely for me. Okay, get things moving. Get the gang coming in here. I'm actually gonna probably go ahead and put up another hard shelter right at the end of the street here. Although I'm pretty sure the skunks are gonna use the burrows, if I remember correctly. And I gotta make this a little more aesthetically interesting. But I'm gonna wait till they get in here so I can remind myself what their terrain needs are and then fuss with it from there. What else is going on here? We've lost a porcupine. Okay, that's sad but acceptable. We've actually got quite a few porcupines. The bullfrogs have had offspring, and we've immediately sold those to people. So while they're moving everything, let's get the water treatment plan underway here. So let's build a staff path just right to say here, and then tap it out right there. And I can put a water treatment in there. Maybe even another... no, there's power right here. Okay, what I should do is go turn off or move all of the informational things because none of these are relevant anymore. Let's move you over here because there's going to be nothing in that enclosure. Okay, they're starting to get all unpacked here, so I need to deal with terrain and food and whatnot. Raccoons, yes, I know, you have nothing in here. I totally get that. Okay, slam it into pause. Let's start feeding the beavers here. So we'll put a large food bowl right down here, right at the front door. Water stations, we should be fine on that. Now, how about your toys? What would you like? So raccoons are into climbing things. Yeah, well, actually, raccoons do climb. You're not actually wrong about that game. They're known for it, specifically climbing into garbage cans. Do you get any, do you have any of the prefab ones? I really don't want to try and put this together by myself. Climbable natural branch. Boy, it's on the small side, isn't it? It's on the small side, just for trying, just for having a brief experiment. If I put this, like, up here, and then the way the koalas were working, it just kind of nudges against it. So if I did that, and then I did another one of these sort of spin yourself around like that, could I keep this train a-rolling here? And get this to go. This isn't gonna work. What was I thinking? Well, I don't know if they're gonna like it, but I've made this. This exists. I've really got to spend some time practicing the climbable structures issue. I'm surprised there aren't a prefab for that. I'd like to prefab that. What is this thing again? The metal climbing frame. Is this a thing you guys want? I mean, allegedly it is. It's under raccoons. I don't know how you're gonna climb that. It looks very, very slippery. Am I supposed to be putting things on it? Is that the deal? Also, show me another platform, because I'm trying to keep the raccoons amused here. So if I just did... Oh, that's a big one, isn't it? Okay. What if I did this? I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with that, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try my vague best here. No, that's the small one, Dave. You didn't want that one. You wanted this. No, you didn't want that one either. Okay, this one. Okay, see if they do anything at all with that. I'm really not sure. Now, toy enrichment. Food enrichment, you can have the slow feeder. Apparently you're into that. Don't even let me see inaccessible. I'm not interested in that. And you get all the toys here. I got to remember to put the disco ball back down for the beavers. Now, Dave, you're saying, Dave, we've been watching you. Okay, we've been watching you put together Neo Suburbia here. Why don't you just go over to old Suburbia and move all the stuff that used to live over there? Because I have $677,000 and I'm not going to waste my time, I'll just buy new. How about there's a water jet, like in the area where the street is, so to speak? If I put a water jet there, will you guys go to that? I hope you will. What else could I put? How about there's a lost toy in Suburbia, right there. Some kid probably had a rubber ducky somewhere. Kids even get rubber duckies anymore? Can't imagine. I can't really think of the last kid I know. I don't actually know many kids, but none of them have rubber duckies. Now, how about the beaver issue? Yes, I know you have... What's your social issues? Space? Are you insane, kid? Space is your issue. Are you out of your mind? You have so much space here. I can already feel the comments typing. But Dave, you took up all their navigable area with your stupid little street. It looks great, Dave. No, we're not arguing that point. We understand it does look pretty cool. But there's nowhere for the animals to go. Yeah, there is now. All right, I moved all of that over there. Now this is so unnecessarily huge. For like a couple of raccoons. I say a couple, they breed like maniacs. A couple of raccoons, a couple of beavers, and that's about it. This is a small city that I've created for a couple of raccoons, and I love every bit of it. I turned the game back on just to see if that would reset itself, and they still have an issue with space. Look at the space. I don't have this much space, and I am not a raccoon. What's going on here? Oh, it's a balloon. Okay. Animals escaped. Hang on. Oh, yeah, you just walked right out, didn't you? You just walked right out the door. Why did you walk right out the door? How did you manage to do that? How did you manage to do that? Can somebody go get this thing? No, emergency capture that. Are you all going for this? You're just slipping right under here? You're just... What is the problem? Dangerous animal? It's a skunk. It's not that dangerous. They're stinky, but they're not dangerous. Okay, I just put everything back together. I undone myself. I gotta grab a beaver here. Hang on. At some point in time, we're going to figure out the beaver is technically out of bounds there. Anyone want to agree? Yeah, grab the beaver, please. Okay. I'm not really sure what my issue with the barrier was. I guess just sort of undoing it and then redoing it has borked it. I shouldn't have moved them in that quickly. Well, I didn't know they were going to have a space. I see you. Yeah, you're going to magically go right through the barrier. Hopefully not. No, you... Okay, that has stopped you. Yeah, nice try, Danielle. And Danielle would still love some more food enrichment. Okay, we're going to have more offspring. What is space? You're literally telling me there's not enough space here. I'll tell you what, there's way more space than there was in old Suburbia. I'm not really even sure how to fix that. I mean, knock down all the buildings, Dave, is the answer to that question. I'd really prefer not to do that if I can avoid it. Okay, let's make the rounds here. I've made the raccoons happy with more food enrichment. What are you? I can't even see what you are. You're another raccoon. Could I see a beaver, please? Yes, there we go. Beavers. Space. Oh, is it maybe a swimming thing? Do you need more? Oh, okay, you need more swimming area. Okay, it's not space, it's just you need more water. The land snails have had more offspring. Great. We just sold a land snail to somebody. Okay, water I can do, kid. That one I can handle. Thank you. It's a very easy issue on that one. I got you covered. So this house is apparently going to have lakefront property here. Very desirable house in suburban neighborhood here. So get all of that like that, and then let's make that all into water. Yeah, valid right there. There we go. How'd we do? Need a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. We're on the right track though. We're on the right track. How about something maybe back here? Let's do something like that. So how about this is kind of almost dead space. Let's do something over in this neck of the woods. Oh, no, never mind. They've already figured it out. But you know what? I've already kind of committed to this, so there we go. Put some more water over there. Okay, so that's the beavers dealt with. Now, where is my lone skunk? Have I dealt with your issues? So show me my striped skunk. Kai. Yep, Kai's great. Kai's doing fine. Kai, you're doing so good, I'm going to buy you a friend. Any, like, really prestigious skunks? No, apparently not. Bippin, you look pretty good, although you're younger. You're even younger. Wavoka. Yeah, you're nice and young. I'm going to grab you and send you to Neo Suburbia over here. Okay. Now, that should cover most of the things that I need to do here. Basically, right now, they're all happy. I'm going to come back and decorate in a little bit, but I wanted to see, and I don't know the answer to this question. Is there a way for me to just fundamentally delete this entire thing, including everything in it? I'd still be left with my cave, though, wouldn't I? I should think of something to put in here. I should think of something. I'm just going to be randomly deleting things while I'm talking to myself. Dave, you forgot the disco ball. You totally forgot disco beavers. Disco beavers all day. I don't know if they're the only animal who's into disco, but we are having disco beavers. In fact, could there be a disco? Are any of these buildings open? They're not, unfortunately. I could just do discos right here. Discos here. No, discos over here. Okay, so back to my thought here. Can we just delete? I know I can delete the whole barrier. That part I understand. But can I just delete, like, the barrier, the enclosure, everything in the enclosure? Or would it leave, like, everything out? I think what I'm going to do is just leave it as is. Just leave it as is for right now. And then think about, something's broken down. I'll be over in a sec. What's your deal? Oh, a vending machine. Somebody on that. Tickets are underpriced. Oh, you don't worry about that. And that is exactly what I thought. So this is in completely the wrong place now. Let's move this over to Neo Suburbia. So you can go right there. And, oh, I wanted to check. I didn't put the water thing up, did I? How is... Oh, and I got water over there now, too, don't I? Ooh, fussy. Fussy. I could put something in here, but they're gonna hate it. They're gonna get all bummed out. Which I actually don't care about. But I care about the constant pop-ups telling me that they're bummed out. That's the part I have a problem with. Could we get a mechanic over there, please? Speaking of mechanics, I'm actually long overdue to hire a mechanic or two. What did we do here? We've done bullfrog things and boa constrictor things. Thank you. What I really want to do is hire a couple of more mechanics. We'll put one there and one there. The capybara is about to go. I think that's my last capybara, too. Okay, let me continue to work on Neo Suburbia here, because the water issue, that's going to be a little bit squirrely, isn't it? I mean, I can definitely put something right here. That's easy. All right, we can deal with that. So, water treatment. Yeah, no, not power. Water. No, we're not doing that. Water treatment. Would that cover... Are you already covered by something over there? Oh, that'd be cool if you were. No, you're not covered at all over there. I got to get something on that side of the map. Ooh, how am I going to arrange that? And I don't think you're going to have power here, are you? Oh, no, you're operational. Okay, I must have a solar panel somewhere around there. Okay, that's fine. You can just sit there. I got to figure out something for over here, though. Wow, what am I going to do with the back here? That's a little tricky. We've done vet research. Show me what we did. We've done things about warthogs. Excellent. We don't actually know that much about warthogs yet. And we're starting to run out of things to research. So, Palmer, why don't you go back on ostrich duty? And, yeah, actually, we haven't completely maxed out raccoons yet. Wait a minute. When I was looking at that, do we have aldabras in both enclosures? They're in both enclosures. Well, I can't have two things of aldabra tortoises. That's just silly. That's just ridiculous. I thought I had Galapagos tortoises over here. Well, that's no good. Well, I'm going to have to put you in a box. Oh, dear. Now I'm going to have even more tortoises in boxes. I don't know where the Aldabra tortoise is native to. I could look it up. I mean, it's in the Zoopedia. I could very, very quickly figure that out. But I'm going to tell you right now, wherever it is they are native to, I have more Aldabra giant tortoises than they do. Yeah, this cleanliness is coming down, and so is this one. I need something back here. We've made more boa constrictors, which is great. Oh, I didn't quite anticipate that part of the equation. I could very easily wrap a staff path all the way around here. Or, better idea, Dave, why don't you wrap a regular path around there and then throw on a staff path after it? Because then people could start to walk around here. I'm going to tell you right now, the next episode or two is probably going to be a very hardcore filling in the blanks one. We're about to have more giraffes. That is nifty. because I have so much dead space around here that's doing nothing at all. Okay, let's work on that concept. So how about a regular path? And, you know, Dave, you said you were going to try and make these a little bit bigger. I just hate it when it goes wonky. So, oh, that's already 4. Oh, well, we want bigger than that then. Don't do that. Do 5. Dave, that's length. That's length. You want the width 1. Okay, let's go up to 8. I just hate the way it goes weird and wonky like that. But let's just try and get more people moving here. So, this is going to wrap. Am I just going to wrap this puppy all the way around to the other side? Probably. Where on the other side? I'm actually not 100%. Where is there... I got nowhere for this to go, really, do I? This is just going to kind of have to tap out there, and then they won't be able to go any further, because that'll be a staff path. Unless... Okay, I've had an idea. If we move this, and then move a couple of these things. So let's move this over here. Just like down there, just so they're not going to get fussy about hating it because it exists. Take the path out of here. All right, get rid of that. Okay. I should also check where the nearest staff room is. It might be an idea to tuck another staff room back there. Get out of all of this. Move whatever's going on down here. This thing. All right, that's getting tucked over there because that was the closest spot I could find for it. And now I should be able to bring a path down here. Okay, yeah, sort of, vaguely. I'm going to have to move all of those plants. Okay, bring it into... No, is that my staff path or my regular path? What are we looking at here? Why did you change my path? I've been doing this path. Oh, now I'm going to have to change all of this. Oh, because I did that for Neo Suburbia, now that I'm walking right past it. No, don't do that. Now I see. I changed the path to make that look more just like a street. And here we are. I've got to put logs back in all of the paths here to there. Okay, back to work. I need this path to go here without too much fuss. Just, no, come on, you had it. Plunk yourself down there, and then I'll move all of those plants. Ah, I'm about to lose my other skunk. That's most frustrating. You know what? Can I just... whoa. That's a big old thing to demolish there. Okay, no. Didn't want to do that. I was just trying to maybe demo a bunch of this stuff en masse, but no. All right, I will fuss with it and move. No. Why did you think I wanted to do that? Just everybody go over here. It should not be this hard to put a path down. Okay, the beavers are going to have more beavers. I got to remind myself to buy another skunk. Well, let's take the path down to the 4-meter one. 4 meter, thank you. And then let's just loop this. Actually, can we get back a little bit? Oh, that looks so silly. Get back like this. There we go. Let's just loop this into here. Okay. The whole point of all of this is so I can get a water treatment over here with some kind of staff path. Oh, you didn't get fixed. I have to fix you. Hang on. So water treatment, if I put you... it'll just make it. I might get some guests bummed out a little bit, but hopefully it's just touching it, which is all it needs to do. All it needs to do, right? We're getting back. No, we're done with that. Thank you. No, we're done with that too. Thank you. Are we going cleaner or dirtier? Oh, you know what? You don't have any power. You don't have a stitch of power over there. Go to power, please. Let's get that. That's why you ain't working yet. You will be. Don't worry. This is all under control. Everything is under control now. Okay, are we feeling better over here? Yeah, 100%. All right, good. That is just touching that, and that one will be fine. All right, last thing. Just want to do a little prettying up around here. Really? The beavers are having space issues again? What's your... Deep water. Now you need deep water, do you? Hey, okay. Okay, you know what? Hang on. I can fix many of those problems. So take the water out of here, and let's make this much, much deeper. I did not realize beavers like to dive. Okay, so let's get this all down like this. You want deep water? I got you covered. Okay, there we go. Deep water taken care of. You'd also love some more soil around the place, and I would love to give it to you because it's very, very easy to do. So how about there's a little more soil around here? Did I solve your issue yet? No. A little bit more soil around here. Okay, there we go. Now, how about your environment? Yeah, you need more coverage. I thought you might. I thought you might. So let's go to North America here. Just some really, really good suburban trees. I actually have no idea if the cypress grows in a suburban area, but I'm just going to assume for argument's sake that it does. So, Cypress Street, which is now what this is. Cypress Street right here. Now, you probably want something a little more bushy and leafy like this. So let's put some of these guys down like that. We're about to have beavers. Excellent. I got to buy another skunk. Little tree stump over here. I don't know if that meets their coverage, but I just think it looks good. Show me a caribou moss. Nah, not as much. Show me this one. Not as much. Show me this. California redwood. Okay. Boy, that's going to dominate navigable area, though, isn't it? I like it like that. That's kind of cool looking. But no, let's keep moving along here. How about those reeds? I love the reeds by the pond. Yeah, that's going to look good. Now, these guys aren't kidding about coverage. They want a lot of plants around here. Then you guys better appreciate this while I'm done. I'm putting all sorts of neat things around here for you. Putting some lilies in the pond. Do you not like that? You don't like the bearberry bush? Okay. Is there anything, you don't like the ivy? I don't actually think I put ivy in here. I don't think I did that. Did I really put a banana palm in here? That doesn't sound like me. Where are you guys seeing a banana palm? Because I ain't seeing one. Oh, goody. Just in time for winter. Excellent. Super. I don't want to see these raccoons complaining, because I see raccoons in the winter. They seem to have no real issues with this. Desert rock? Maybe not. Oh, I've met my coverage. That's good. I might put a couple more things in here. Are you guys going to all freak out because it's snowing now? Because you often do that. Show me this. Nope, way too small. How about one rock? Okay, one rock right there. Okay, so your coverage has been met. I'll put some heaters down because I feel you're just going to start whining if I don't. Yep, I like it. I like it. Neo Suburbia. Finally enough space for all the skunks and, oh, the Barbarousas are about to inbreed. Could you stop that, please? Could you stop doing that? That's very, very rude. I'll deal with you someday, I'm sure. So Neo Suburbia up and running. I'm going to have to move the lettering over there, too, so everyone knows this is now Neo Suburbia. Oh, this just looks great. I'm loving everything that I just did over here. A bit of a pain in the neck to do it, but now this makes way more sense, and hopefully, I mean, the broad goal is not just my own aesthetic appeal, but also that the animals might be slightly better cared for and that they're going to have more space, like way more space, like tons more space. They have so much space right now. What do you mean animal welfare? What is your problem? Is it a severe environmental? It's because it's cold, isn't it? Because I've chosen the worst biome on the planet. Okay, where are my new tortoises who are exactly the same as the old tortoises? All right, put some heaters down. We shouldn't need much. It's a very, very small environment. Okay, that will... I got protesters back on here. Super. What? Oh, it's September. Okay, I could vaguely see snow in September. Not likely, but I could possibly see the existence of such a thing. Let's call it on Planet Zoo for now. We will pick up some more of this again next time. I think my next move, next part of this, is definitely going to be a filling in the blanks kind of episode. So I might continue to fuss with Neo Suburbia here, make sure all the animals are happy over there, figure out what the heck I'm going to do with old Suburbia. Just delete everything and then just put something else in here. I'm thinking some kind of maybe solitary animal that wouldn't need a lot of friends, because there's a lot of space for one animal, but not really a lot of space for multiple animals. And then again, just picking things off, just filling in dead space all around the park. I've got these big, big new enclosures here. The giraffe area over here, and now Neo Suburbia. That is a lot of dead space where people are not giving me donations. They're not being educated. There's not a lot going on the walk. But we'll pick up some more of this again next time, guys. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know what, kids? I'm the camp counselor who's going to teach you the truth. All right? None of this mamby-pamby kumbaya nonsense. All right? We're learning the truth here. The truth is death and disappointment and theft. Basically, I did the theft. Everything else is on you. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. So once again, the fish are on fire, and you're on fire. Isabella is in fact on fire. The YouTube award ceremony for the best YouTubers of the time. I think this may be a mild exaggeration. I look like I'm paralyzed with fear and or hunger up on stage there.